I saw, you showed it to me, and I was watching your phone screen, and I was amazed. I said, "Oh, I didn't realize that there was European basketball going on in the States."
Mm.
So it was interesting. I was like, "Oh, who's playing?" And then I see the jerseys. I said, "Wait a second. It's the NBA. Who are these teams? I don't recognize these jerseys. I don't recognize this court. Oh, that's what it is. It's this play-in tournament or this in-season tournament nonsense." Hey, Oklahoma City and the Warriors played a game tonight. Who won the game?
Warriors won.
Warriors won?
Warriors won by 2.
Now, they changed the court. They changed the jerseys. They're trying to give it a different feel because they think that it's going to help the ratings. Newsflash. It is November 3rd, 4th?
4th.
Right? Ain't nobody caring about no in-season tournament, man. Was it? I don't care. I don't care to watch the primetime game, much less this shit. Now, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to give it a chance. Because I don't want to knock something fully before I give it a real chance. But what's the point of this? There's one NBA championship trophy. I don't see the need to have an in-season tournament to do what? What is it proving? I told you months ago. Claw knows, Fang knows. I said it. There's only one thing that can fix the NBA. Their ratings issue. One thing. And they have all these brain trust people in this room and don't realize that there's only one simple rule or one simple thing that you can just fix. It's very simple. What does NFL do in regards to what makes the NFL so special outside of the 1 games per week? Divisions matter. What makes baseball so special?
Divisions matter.
There's 162 games. So everybody complains about the length of the NBA season. That's too long. We need to shorten the games. There's 162 games in baseball, but yet divisions matter. Basketball is the only sport where we play 82 games, but division titles mean nothing. Explain. So you want to go ahead and go into conversation about the competitive balance or ratings or what's going to grab people to watch. This is your answer rather than saying, well, why don't we just do what hockey does, baseball does, and football does? Let's just make our divisions matter. If you win your division, you get a top seed. Give them the top 4 seeds in the league in your conference if you win your division. So you know what that helps? Yeah. You know what that helps? Load management. That helps teams from tanking if they're on the cusp, if they feel that they can be able to win their division. That gives teams hope. But yeah, you put this in-season tournament in for what? I don't care. It's not me as a lifer. It doesn't make me interested to watch.
So
doesn't. Go ahead.
So I would say, I have a completely different take on that, on the in-season tournament. I love it actually. So I don't think it's so much for the fans and to boost ratings and things of that nature. I actually think it's more for the players, because this is the part of the season where everybody's kind of just going through the motions, and this is kind of the season people feeling each other out, and there's no real, well, at least the narrative is there's no real competitive nature in this part of the season. I think going back to what I was saying about watching WNBA so much, they do this in the WNBA.
Yes, they've been doing it for a few years now.
Commissioner's Cup, right? Yep. I can tell you, they played their asses off in those games. Mm-hmm. This year, for the Commissioner's Cup, it was the Aces versus the Liberty. And the Liberty won.
They blew the doors off of them.
And
then they got smoked.
The Aces remembered that, right? When the championship came, Aces took care of business. Took care of business, right? But what it did for the players, it gave them something to look forward to in the season. Because a lot of the time, especially with the NBA, you got 82 games. Man, like you said, Kawhi is like, man, I'm looking forward to the playoffs. There's some incentive here, right? You do get an extra $1 million. Now, for like people like LeBron and stuff, $1 million is like, eh. But there's some players here that does a lot for them, right? I like what Tyrese Halliburton said. I think it was 2 days ago where he said the winner of the in-season tournament should be guaranteed a playoff spot. My only thing with that is, you know, there's a possibility the winner of the in-season
can
tournament
win 25 games.
Can win 25 games because it's so early in the year. But I like it, man. I think it. I love the courts, like I was telling you earlier. I think it adds just some excitement, man.
It looked like 2K creations.
Yeah, they got to figure that out for the next time.
Some sixth grader make that.
Yeah, they got to figure that out for the next time. But when we get off of here and you look at the box scores for all of those games today or yesterday, phenomenal games. Phenomenal game. Warriors won by 2. Blazers won by 2. Cleveland lost by like 5 or so. Very close games. All of these games were very good games and highly contested. So I'm all in for it, man. I'm all in.
Okay.
You know.
I mean,
listen, 2 days a week, Tuesdays and Fridays.
All I'm going to say is I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to start watching these games and I'm going to start having an objective opinion about it because I don't want to be that old guy to not watch it and then criticize it. I need to see it, see how it plays, see what the atmosphere is, see if these guys are investing some real effort into it. And who knows, man? Maybe it's something that I will grow accustomed to because they're always talking about, well, yeah, you know, they do it in soccer.
They do it in soccer.
I don't give a damn what they do in soccer. Like, I don't care. I don't. This is basketball. Just get to the damn playoffs. That's what I care about. Find ways to get to the playoffs and make it interesting. Right? So if this is going to make this interesting, fine. Fine. Because the All-Star weekend has been shit for the last decade plus. If this,
they switched it back too.
Yeah, right. They switched it back to East and West. So we'll see if that helps, right?
I like that.
So, you know, moving on.